I think having a great ATS is really important to the candidate experience. And, there is the buzzword of like candidate experience. And I feel like it's changed even now. Like the market's very different. And if you're a great developer or a great salesperson, you have several options of places to go. And so we really have to, from that first time you click apply to the time that, you start your first day, it's really important to have that experience and to have it be seamless and to have it be buttoned up. I think back, to a decade or so ago where it was all about we brought the candidates in. And we were recruiters and we would bring them in for the interview days and shuffle them around, and we'd have beautiful presentations and folders. And now it's taking that experience and bundling that in technology. Like, was my interview easy to schedule? Did I have good communication? So we have a very defined process where we let the hiring managers choose a few different people to be in their interview team, but we have a people person interview every candidate that we hire at Coro. And when I meet with candidates, the one thing that I really want to tell them is thank you. By the time they've made it to the people interview, they've invested 5 hours at least. They've gone through 3 interviews or so. They've researched the company, and I share it's really important for them to interview us as much as we're interviewing them, and to thank them for the time that they invested. And at times, employers sometimes forget that we are competing with other people, and it shows a lot about your culture and what it's going to be like to work there. Your recruitment process should really mirror that.
And I think you bring up a really interesting point, especially in today's market and with a lot of companies going remote or hybrid. Like you mentioned, before you'd bring candidates into the office, there was a lot of the candidate experience was around like wowing them with the things you're able to offer and the office culture and, walking them through a beautiful workspace and things like that. All, employers thought, at least, and I'm sure candidates did as well, that factored into ultimately the decision. But now with a lot of companies in more of a remote environment, that's not really the priority from a candidate experience standpoint. Really what you can do to demonstrate how your organization stands out versus other employers is run a really sound process, right? And impress them from the standpoint where it's like, wow,